Let's talk a little bit about the writing process. I tend to be a completist, so when I read an author, I like to read everything they've written, sometimes in chronological order, to get a sense of how they developed over time as a writer. Because I'll start to notice patterns in a particular author's style, or themes that they keep coming back to, or characters that keep recurring. You can do the same thing for yourself. If you're willing to write a lot of different work, to keep flexing your muscles, you will eventually notice patterns in yourself. So, for example, I've noticed with my own writing that I have a tendency to have dual protagonists, a young woman who's underestimated, and an older black man who's hardworking but unnoticed. It doesn't really reflect anything in my own life, but clearly there's something there that interests me. And now that I'm consciously aware that I do this, I can have agency over it. Rather than having issues bubbling up from my subconscious into my writing, revealing themselves in a way that I can be more deliberate and use my interests in a way that serves my readers. So if you're just kind of writing to, have your issues bubble up and you don't really have any control over it, that's more like journaling. That's more like a writer using writing as a form of therapy. But if you're aware of your tendencies and you use it deliberately for the service of your reader, then you have agency over it. You have agency over your subconscious in a way that's really useful as a tool for yourself as a writer. So that's my advice for today. Find out what's going on in your subconscious. Look at your look at your writing and look for patterns. And you might find out something fascinating about yourself.